Hey people, I hope you're all doing well today. So what I'm going to do today is just go over some questions that I was asked while I was doing a live on my TikTok a few days ago. But what I thought I would do is actually paint while I'm answering those questions. So basically, yesterday I put out one new design of these tote bags, which actually have this sunflower field design on there, and I actually already got 2 orders of it, so I only have one of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to paint another one while I am talking, so hopefully you can see everything already. Please do subscribe. I am brand new to YouTube. The first question is, why did you start a small business? So this is a very interesting one. I actually worked full-time as a PA. I was a PA for about, I want to say 4 years. And before that, I was a manager in a retail shop. Well, I was a manager for Kurt Geiger. If you don't know who they are, they sell designer shoes. So I was a manager there for about 3 years before being a full-time PA. So I've always had jobs where you pretty much go to work like 9 to 5, you know, just like everyone else. And then we got into a pandemic. Oh, I'm running low on my white paint. Hopefully that lasts. Got into a global pandemic. Actually, I've missed out a huge chunk. I'm not going to go too much into this today, but I actually had a baby who she unfortunately didn't make it. So yeah, maybe that's a story for another day. I don't want to go into that today. But yeah, so basically I had a baby. I ended up going on maternity leave anyway. And then as my maternity leave was happening, we then had a global pandemic. It was just insane. Like, who saw that coming? Who even knew what a pandemic was? I know I didn't. I don't know about you guys. So yeah, I just obviously, like everyone else, I spent a lot of time in the house, just like thinking, what the hell's going on in this world? Sorry, concentration mode for a second. I then started collecting plants, which is very random, but that was the only thing that was open. If you guys think back to the pandemic, the only thing that was open was garden centres. So I started collecting plants, and then from collecting plants I then started making macrame, you know, the plant hangers. I really enjoyed making. Then I started posting it on my socials, and people started saying to me, oh, you should sell this, you should sell this, it looks so good. I was just like, yeah, okay, of course it looks good. Like, I didn't really think anything else of it. People just continue to say, like, please put this on an Etsy shop, this will sell. And that is actually what I did. So I started, it literally happened completely by accident. I put my stuff onto my Etsy. I didn't think I was going to get sales. I got sales straight away, which I was so grateful for. It was probably people feeling sorry for me. But they brought my stuff. And then I just kind of expanded from there. And here we are. So my shop was a complete accident, but also makes for a great story. So I have to say, if it wasn't for the pandemic and me having a lot of free time, I don't think that I would have started a business. Okay, next question is, what do you sell? So as I said, I started out selling macrame items, so plant hangers. Then I kind of expanded into dream catchers, and from there I then started selling moon catchers. The moon catchers, really everyone loved the moon catchers, so then I thought, let's put more focus into that. I sell a lot of moon catchers, and then now I've recently started selling hand painted items. I forgot how much I enjoy painting and how relaxing it is. So I'm hoping that you guys like the hand painted range, because I really do enjoy making that stuff. I enjoy making everything, but I really do love the painting side of things. So I recently introduced hand painted plant pots, which went down a treat. I didn't realize how much the shipping would be, so that was interesting. Then yesterday, as I said, I came out with a range of, why do I keep saying range? I want to come out with a range of hand painted tote bags. The nice thing about the hand painted stuff is that none of them are ever going to be the same. Obviously, if something is hand painted, you can never make it look exactly the same. So I'm doing obviously the same design, so I'm doing the sunflower fields, but it's never gonna look exactly the same, is it? I'll try to make it as close as possible, but it will never look exactly the same. Annoyingly, guys, I was talking that whole time and working, and I didn't realize that my camera had stopped. Let's start from, is it easy to have your own business? I'm not sure if I answered that, but I am gonna say to you guys, no, it's not easy to have your own business. It looks nice and it looks fun because a lot of people do have their own stuff going on right now. And I feel like even with myself, like the amount of people that will say to me in real life, like, oh, I need a side hustle, I need to do something on the side now. It's not easy. It's really not easy to do something, like to set something up. If you have a passion for it, then definitely do it. But if you're just doing it because you think that that's what you need to do, then don't do it. Because working for yourself, so for example, you see me doing like the fun side of it, you see me doing the painting, which is nice, like everyone enjoys doing that. So much more to it is you have to do paperwork side of it, you're the photographer. If something's going wrong with my laptop or like my camera was not recording, I am the one who is having to sort everything out myself. And on top of that, if you're not posting or if you're not allowing people to see your business, you're not making money if you're self-employed, like I'm self-employed. So you have to constantly be finding ways to make money, which can be a lot of pressure sometimes. Whereas if you're working for someone, you know that you're going to get that set wage at the end of the month, which for a lot of people is reassuring. So I would say do a business if you want to do a business, not because you think that you should, because everyone else is, because it won't work like that. Okay, what is your favorite thing that you make? So as of right now, it might have to be like anything that's painted. So I'm enjoying doing my painting. So like I said, I did the handmade pots. Now I'm gonna start doing more of these tote bags. So I've really been doing like my macrame stuff for about a year or so. So it's just nice to have a change, and it's nice to do something different. And if you can and you have the ability to, then why not mix it up sometimes? Not everyone is gonna like macrame stuff, and not everyone is gonna like hand painted tote bags. So I just feel like I'm giving people options, you know, giving you options, and you can just decide what you like. If you want to support me, that is amazing, and I really appreciate it. What's the most popular colour? So the most popular colour item I sell would probably be like neutral colours, so cream, black, lilac is another really popular one. Actually, I had a whole debate on my TikTok because I uploaded a video where I was talking about a lilac moon that I make, and in the comments someone wrote, it's not lilac, it's lilac. So then there was like a whole debate about it. So let's settle the debate. Would you pronounce this colour as lilac or lilac? Let me know in the comments. I will say, if you're on social media, sometimes you have to let things just go over your head, because people get like quite annoyed about the smallest things. I found it quite funny, which is why I made like a part 2 video to it, but people got very annoyed. How do you have the confidence to go like, oh no, I'm putting my phone in paint? How do you have the confidence to go live? So as I said, I asked these questions while I was on live, so that's probably why I got asked that question. But I would say the main thing that I do is I just pretend like I'm talking to a friend, or even I don't even know, I just talk naturally. And I think that also draws people in as well, because I'm not shy on there, I'm just talking. And I think that's another thing about me, is that because I am a little bit more reserved, I would say, people think that you're shy. I'm not shy at all. I'm not shy at all, to be honest. I'm just more one of those people that I have to feel comfortable to be myself. But I guess I find it easier because I can't actually see anyone. I can just see comments. I enjoy it actually, and I enjoy the live side of things because people give me a lot of different ideas, and like I said, I got these questions from you guys, so it's nice to like have interaction from people. And I genuinely do have like a lot of ideas given to me and suggestions that I do take into consideration, and it's nice to pretty much have feedback. How do you know how to make different crafts? Okay, so I know it may seem random that I'm suddenly just like painting now when I'm actually called Ray's Macrame Boutique. I have to say, I do kind of regret calling my shop Ray's Macrame Boutique. I wish I would have just called it Ray's Boutique, because I kind of feel like I should only be doing macrame stuff now, but I guess I didn't know, and all you ever hear is you should have a niche. You should have a niche. That's what everyone says if you YouTube anything to do with business, is constantly just saying have a niche and stick to it. I don't personally know if I agree with that, because I enjoy doing a lot of different things. I have a lot of different styles to me, so I think you should do what you enjoy. And if today I want to paint and tomorrow I want to make a dream catcher, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think you should be able to make what you enjoy. What was the question? How do you know how to make different crafts? Whoa, I really sidetracked there. I've always enjoyed painting. From school, art was my favourite subject. Fun fact, my art teacher actually told me not to continue with art at GCSE and I should just have it as a hobby. But now that I think about it, I think it's because I was painting and like drawing stuff that I didn't enjoy. I was just doing what they said we should do. And now I'm actually painting what I want to paint. I feel like I can just do it with ease. So yeah guys, don't let people tell you what you should and shouldn't do, because that would make me think I'm no good at painting, when I clearly am good enough, because people are buying my stuff and my stuff looks nice. I have to say, you have to know what your strengths and weaknesses are, and I do feel that creating and putting stuff out to the world is my strength. Okay, do you like selling on Etsy? Yes, I don't have a problem with Etsy. Yes, the fees are incredibly high, which is what I've seen a lot of people complaining about at the moment. But I guess that is just how they make their money as well, so it's quite good because you're in like a marketplace, and I think it's a good way to start. I think for me, starting with Etsy was the best thing because people can see your reviews and you're a bit more trusted if you're on Etsy. The fees are high, but I do think it's a good starting place, and for someone who's starting a handmade business, I would also recommend that they start on Etsy. I do have a Shopify what I'm setting up at the moment. I have kind of put that on hold because it was hard to do. I am going to get back to it though, but I think this is the thing, is that I enjoy doing the painting side of it. This is what I mean. It's hard to do everything. Sorry about that. Hard to do everything, especially if you don't know how to set up a website. Luckily, there is a thing called YouTube, and there's pretty much a video on anything and everything. So I'm definitely gonna start back up on my Shopify, but I'm still gonna always have my Etsy shop as well, because I think that people can find you through Etsy. And like I said, it's a good way to get trust from people. They can see people's reviews and how many sales you've had. So yeah, I'm definitely always gonna keep my Etsy shop. Okay, last question, which is perfect timing because I'm pretty much done with this. The last question is, what is your long-term business goal? So for the long term, I don't really know. I have a certain amount of money that I would like to make each month, well, each week, I'll say. And if I was to make that amount, I would be very, very happy. I've never really been a person who is driven by money, which is good. But I do obviously have a set amount that I would like to make. If I made that amount, I'll be very happy. So I would just I don't know. This is a very hard question because I don't really know if I would like my business to be as big as people would probably think I would, because I like it being handmade. I don't know. If I had an opportunity to do something amazing, I'm sure I would not turn it down. So maybe that's a question for me to think about, to be honest, is what is my long-term goal? Interesting. That's a very interesting one. Thank you for that question. But what is your long-term goals? Actually, that is a good question. What is your long-term goals? And yeah, let me know in the comments. Please do like and subscribe. Please subscribe. Like I said, I'm brand new to this one, so it's a lot of just trying to grow all these social media platforms, which isn't as easy as it looks. So please do subscribe. Check out all of my socials below. I've got TikTok, Instagram, Etsy. Do have a look through and let me know what videos you would like to see next from me. Thanks guys.